Hey folks, what's up? Welcome back to the program. It's episode 50. That's right, 50 episodes of the Deron Harris Podcast. Today's a very special episode. Today, though, I have a very special guest. Well, she's been on the show several times. My wife is joining us today on this very special episode of the Deron Harris Podcast. Hey, babe, what's happening?
Hey, baby.
What's going down, girl?
You know.
So today's episode is the episode that I wanted to share with everybody. This is our 1 year anniversary. Our 1 year anniversary was about a week ago, a few days ago. Like, how many days? It was last Sunday, right?
It was this past Sunday on the 19th.
It was a Sunday on the 19th. And it was, in my opinion, I think we had a pretty good day. I think the day itself was really, it was kind of impromptu, even though we kind of knew what we kind of wanted to do.
Yeah, we were running a little late, but it's okay.
Well, Mother wanted us to do some things first, but it was all right. We didn't get off to a bad start. We still had a really full day.
Oh, yes.
We did the damn thing.
It was great.
Yeah.
Me personally, I had a great time. I was like, we ate a lot.
Oh.
Let's start with that.
Listen, what did we eat?
A lot.
I can't even.
We started with a hamburger.
Oh, we did still. We tried to find like a good brunch spot, but we had like missed all the brunch spots by like 10 minutes. Everybody had like shut their brunch down at like 2:30.
That's how late we were running. Well, it's not that we weren't late anywhere because we didn't really time it.
Yeah, we wasn't really on any kind of time.
But yeah, we
schedule.
missed out on some things that we were like, well, we should have got here earlier, but whatever. We got the burger, wine.
Yeah, we split the burger and had a glass of wine at, I guess this place, it was called Bluefish or something like that, in the Edgewood or Edge something district in Jacksonville. And shout out to them. It was actually really good. The burger was really good. It wasn't as big as I would have liked. I won't say it was great. It was decent, but I wasn't really concerned with the food. All I was really worried about was the company and whether or not you were comfortable.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, remember, we walked around in circles to find the place. First of all, when we got there, we were like, all right, where's...
Yeah, and we were both wearing some new-ass shoes.
Well, yeah, where's the fun? So then we started following these two ladies because we're like, okay, they look like they like to have fun, so let's follow them.
Yeah, we was following the urban people.
Yeah. And we found it. And then at first we were like, we don't know about the menu. So then we walked away.
We went and looked at a few other places. But then we noticed that it was like every other place on this strip was dead except for this one place where all these people were going to. So we decided to kind of backtrack, which if we would have stayed, babe, we could have made brunch. But we left.
But that's why there were so many people there, because they got the brunch. And let me tell you, the mimosas were coming to the table, and I was like, I see.
I will say this, though. Like, they did something that I really didn't really kind of like. There was somebody who had came in, like, right at the end of brunch, and they were telling them, well, look, man, they were like, they're really rude, almost like forceful to them. Not really respectful to him. They were just kind of like,
I don't see that.
It was just a little bit of, I don't know, just like, hurry up, chop, get it together because brunch is over.
Damn.
But, not in so many words, not like that. It wasn't really like that, but so.
It was good.
I did.
That spot was fine. It worked out for what it needed to, because we were trying to figure out, all right, maybe we want to go on to the next spot. But
that's
for
true.
That's fine. I didn't mind it. We kept... Like, we laughed, we watched TV, we were looking around. The place was nice.
It was pretty dope. It was all right. The place was cool.
Don't forget, we got free dessert.
Oh, yeah, we got
for
free.
Waiting.
Yeah, we got free dessert for
like
dessert?
On some.
Was it? Yeah, we got free dessert for waiting at. But that was Cooper's Hawk. We left.
No, but this place brought us like a pound cake.
Oh yeah, they brought us like a little bit of. Yeah, it was like a little piece of bread. There was like a little piece of pound. They should have brought that shit anyway.
Yeah, we were telling which was the truth. We're sitting here celebrating our anniversary.
It took them a while for him to get to us, so we kind of sat there patiently. We were sitting right at the bar. We were the only people at the bar for a while.
Yeah, it was nice.
And then finally they acknowledged us and gave us some sweet little bread or something.
Yeah, it was too sweet. I was like, I'll wait.
Yeah, it was actually really good though. It was like
Darren
donut
trying to
pound
eat
cake.
mine.
It was like
Remember,
cinnamon
I was
toast
like,
pound cake.
I was like, wait.
Yeah, this
Mine's
is mine.
I'm
I
gonna
was
wait
like, you
till
ain't
I
gonna
eat
it.
food.
But see, you always like you never you have eater's remorse.
Mm-hmm.
You want to eat some shit and then you don't want to eat that
Sometimes.
shit. You want to eat a bite of something. You want
Yeah.
a bite of some shit and
I
then
don't
you
want
don't
to
want
eat
it
the
anymore.
whole thing.
You just want a bite, and then I have to eat the rest of what you just
I
want a
love
bite
that.
of. Sometimes I'm just like, well, I don't really want that. But
okay, no, I know.
I'm happy to
Sometimes
help
you don't
out.
have to eat it though.
Well,
And
I
even
don't like
tell
to
you if
see
you
shit
don't
go to
like
waste.
it,
I don't like to see shit go to waste.
Go to waste because
No. No.
well, we don't let food go to waste. We just bring it home and eat it the next day.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. We kind of try to at least eat the shit that we go out and spend all this money on.
Yeah.
Well, not really all this money, just the money that we have to eat something while we're out, maybe. So I want to talk. I guess we're talking about today our year in review and the ups, the downs, what we've been through, what we've learned, and what we would like to learn, and where we would like to see this relationship go or this marriage. And
I already can tell you. It's going on forever, babe, till we expire.
You right, babe. You right. We're gonna be here doing this until we ain't doing this.
Yeah.
Which is me. I'll be on some Crypt Keeper.
Right.
But I do have some questions that I think I've formulated for us to kind of I don't know, recap what we've been through this past year.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'll go ahead and start. And the first question is, and we're both going to answer all of the questions. The first question is, how has being married affected your life? How do you think it's affected your life? Positively, negatively, neutral? You don't know?
It hasn't affected it in a negative way. I mean, actually, it's positive. You're like, we're always together. Chicle is what I call it, like gum.
Right.
It's been fun for me, though. It's trying to learn, things that I may do that may bother you. So, I'm trying to learn those things. Those are one thing that I'm just like, okay, it hasn't affected me. It's me learning.
So it's almost like
how to deal or not to, because it's not dealing. It's just not
how to, for I guess lack of a better phrase, how to coexist with a permanent partner.
A permanent partner and a male. Because remember, it's been me and Annalise for years. So
Right.
then now it's like, oh, okay. There's a towel on the floor.
Yeah.
So it's just learning those things, and I pick up, and so do you, because I do leave
Right.
things behind too. I noticed that, yes. But for me, it's that, and also because you're male, so learning
I think we all
opposite,
I think, I mean, I think men a little bit more than women. We all get a little lazy when it comes to like, the daily rigmarole of like the chores and doing things around the house. And, when you're single, you don't really think about that as much. You just you go through life, and if you
Right.
clean, if you make
and
your
you'll
bed,
pick it up when you get to it.
Yeah, because ain't nobody. I'm not really worried about anybody, but now that there's, quite obviously there's another person. I think that marriage has affected our relationship in a positive way. I believe it in a very positive way. Like you said, we're always together.
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing I realized, well, I realized this through COVID, is that I don't care what it is. I always want to be around you. I always want to be, or anything that I experience, I want you to experience it with me. If I have some, wow, I met, Beyonce and Jay-Z at the
Hell
cafe.
yeah, I want to be there for that.
I mean, I want to have you with me. So it's affected me in the way that, I mean, I guess sometimes it could be negative because I just want you around all the time, and I know that sometimes that's not possible. And because everybody, of course, everybody needs their time to themselves, and but I guess I don't really mind. I mean, I pick up my alone time all the time.
You do, yeah.
All the time. I mean, I sit in this room here by myself a lot.
Or you go play games.
Or I go play a game.
We figure out when, and that's actually one of the things, learning how to take me time, which I do,
Right, schedule some space for yourself.
Yeah, because I think that's good. One thing that I've also, it's not affected. I know the question was what's affected, but I'm quick in getting up and like, oh, let me go and do this now, but now be like, hey, I can't just get up and go do it, because how about if you want to come to the store with me now? I have to wait, and.
Well, I think, well, I don't necessarily think you have to wait. I think it's.
Not wait, but, kind of consider you.
Yeah,
consider
absolutely.
you. That's really what it is. Considering your thoughts and saying, hey, I'm going to go to the store. Do you want to come with me?
Yeah, or would you like anything or whatever?
Or would you like anything?
Yeah, absolutely. Just actual consideration.
Yeah.
So overall, would you think being married has positively, negatively, or neutrally affected our relationship?
Positively.
I agree with that, baby. I agree with that.
Yay.
Okay.
Do we get points for this?
I mean, do you want points for this? I mean, what kind of points do you want? Some kudos points? Yeah. Oh, okay. Could work something out.
For later.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. It's my turn.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. Ooh. What do you miss about being single?
If anything.
That doesn't say that here.
That's what it was supposed to say.
Oh, okay. If anything.
What do I miss about being single? I'm going to tell you what. Honestly, I don't miss shit about being single. I really don't. I don't miss the dating scene. I don't miss fucking, trying to go to a bar to hang out with people. I don't miss trying to keep up with my friends, going here and going there and spending all this money, and I don't miss any of that. I really don't miss the rigmarole of dating, or I don't miss that shit at all.
But while you were single, did you go places by yourself that you said you can enjoy versus not only dating?
I did. I mean, I went to places by myself, but it really doesn't. I mean, it doesn't affect me if you're with me or not.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't. I mean, I would go to a comedy club. If you want to come to the comedy club, that's cool. But if not, I'm still going to go to the comedy club. I'm going to the comedy club because, but I would like for you to come to the comedy club. That's the thing. I want you to come. I want you to come. I want you to want to come. You know what I mean? So it's almost like I don't even have to guess. I don't even have to ask. I'm going to the comedy club, and I look over my shoulder, and you're grabbing your jacket to come along with me because, as far as I'm concerned, whatever I do, wherever I go, really, you're always invited anyway. I feel like I don't even have to say, "Hey, baby, you want to go?" because I expect that you're going anyway. Now, sometimes you're like, I want to sit here and lay down. But then I force your ass to go anyway and vice versa.
I know. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
But see, that's learning as well. You
Yeah,
know? Because
true.
a lot of times, oftentimes I like to just relax. But then you get the opposite from me where sometimes I'm like, come on, let's just go right now. And you're like, oh, man, wait a minute. Then it's the other way around where you're like, well, I just want to chill.
Right. I mean, as far as, I really can't think of anything, that I would rather trade in my single life to my married life. I mean, I'm really thinking about it, and there's just, I mean, for me, I guess for me, there's just nothing in that former life that really, I mean, everybody's like, oh, you got your freedom, you get to go anywhere you want, you get to be with whoever you wanted, and that's really not what I'm really looking for. That's not a priority for me. My priority is my happiness. You know, the priority for me is to be happy, and to be happy with the person that I'm with, and to be happy, and for that person to be happy with me. And that's what I'm looking for, and that's what I've found. So in that, there's really nothing that I miss about being single. What about you? You miss anything about being single?
No, I don't.
Oh, come on.
No.
Something.
Why me? Why do you expect me to answer yeah, but you can't? See?
I don't know, because you on some like...
No, I'm going to answer that.
Okay.
No, I don't miss being single, because I actually... Part of being single, I learned how to find myself, so I learned how to love myself and like how to do things on my own.
Right.
And for me, the only thing that I was missing was my partner to experience these things that I like to do. Right. That I was doing by myself with actually somebody. I just did it by myself because I had no other choice.
Right.
You know, I'm alone. But now, no. And, you know, if I want to do something, I always want to include you in it. Yeah. You know, I include you in it.
Yeah, well,
to the point that today, when was it? Yesterday, we went and had ice cream, because that's like, that was on some last minute, I want some ice cream. And you were like, okay, I'll go. But if I was single, that's what I would do. But yeah, hanging out at the bars, none of that. Because I could do that with you if I want to go to the bar. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I could do that with you. And I'd rather, like I said, I would rather do that with you than pretty much anybody else. I mean, we have fun when we go out. I mean, and that's the one thing I believe that helps us, is because we have a lot of things in common. So if we go out, it's not like we're that couple where one of us dances and the other one doesn't. We both dance. You know, we both will go out and dance. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, it's like we're not that couple where one of us is silly and the other one is, we're both silly, or we're both not silly. You know,
right?
There's almost a there's a kindred spirit there. There is a cohesiveness between our two energies that really kind of just match up with each other.
Yes.
And kind of, I mean, I guess we complement each other. And I guess in a relationship, that's how you can tell the sign of a good relationship, is when you complement each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agree.
All right. So I guess it's my turn now. Question number 3. That's a crutch word, a crutch phrase, by the way, all that. But anyway.
When it says right in front of us.
Yeah, where it says don't say and I'm just in my ass off. So anyway.
Look for Starbucks coffee in a grocery store near you, then sit back and enjoy the exceptional taste of Starbucks at home.
Number 3.
Is there anything different you would change about our wedding?
Yes. Aww. Yeah.
What would you change?
I wish we weren't mad at each other.
Oh.
I wish we weren't mad at each other that day. Earlier, prior to getting married. We
shook hands at the altar.
Because I think that robbed us of time. Being upset. Because, I mean, we knew we were going to get married, but we were still... we were upset at each other.
I think that needed to happen. I think it needed to happen because it really was like...
Well, it was a test.
That was a straight-up test. It was the whittled right on down to the wire, shit, or get off the pot.
That's when I knew for sure, this is it. I want to marry this man because it mattered to me, one, how you felt. And also I was like, well, this is it. Am I going to get married or not? And... it didn't matter that we had guests or not, that people flew in from everywhere.
Yeah,
I felt bad, but as I was thinking about that, I was like, is this what you really want? And, is this how it's going to be? We're going to be arguing. And we don't argue a lot. It just happened to be that day, the day of the wedding.
Yeah, the 2 days before the wedding, we argued our ass off.
And I think that yeah, that definitely taught me a good lesson. Or no, actually, that's when I realized I want this. I want this. This is for
Right.
me. This is what I
Yeah,
mean.
there was-
I love you enough to. Well, and another thing, am I ready to be your wife? Then, like, how can I
Absolutely.
be your wife and like?
I was ready to go through whatever I needed to go through in order for us to push forward with our marriage. You know, whatever test I needed to take or whatever I needed to go through or lesson I needed to learn, you know, I was wide open. You know, let's get it out of the way because we need to get married tomorrow afternoon sometime.
Right.
And it wasn't like, you know, I didn't care that all these people came. I did. I mean, and thank you everybody
yeah,
who came.
I don't mean it
but
like that. I'm just
didn't-
saying, yeah.
It didn't. My decision wasn't affected by the fact that we actually had guests. Now I felt the obligation to, you know,
That's what
perform or have a wedding
Yeah.
because we had
Thank
guests
you.
there.
Yep, that's what I was trying to say because that's exactly how I felt. I was like, well, it.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
I don't owe it to. I owe it to myself right now. What do I really want? And the answer was clear: is to get married, stop the bullshit,
Right.
stop this bullshit,
Yeah.
and just go get married. You
Yeah.
know, like I think that also I was afraid that I was not going to be good enough or complete the task of a wife.
No, you
But
we
then
was
I was
already
like,
knocking
but
it out
this
the
is
park
what
before
you
we.
want. Yeah, like
Listen.
it's the fear of not being good enough.
No,
you know?
baby, listen.
But then I realized I'm not perfect.
Nobody's perfect. But the thing about it is I wanted to marry you more than anything.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're damn right you're good enough.
And it's not about not being, because let me tell you, I'm loyal. Okay?
You're damn right. You're damn
Okay?
right.
I'm loyal. I will beat some ass. How about that?
Okay,
Get
girl,
in-
light it up,
get
girl.
in my-
Light it up.
Get in the way. Oh no. Yeah. I love you, and I knew that a long time ago, and I just want to make sure that I make you happy.
You do make me happy. As far as our wedding is concerned, the thing that I would
the question. I'm sorry, I went the
thing-
other way.
Well, that's all right. I mean,
But no, that's what happened at the
That's-
wedding.
You said that's what we would want. You want to change is the fact that we were mad. I would like to change the fact that we were mad, but really not because we needed to do that. I wish that we could have set it up more because we didn't have time.
It robbed us. That's what I'm saying. We go back to that's what I'm saying. It makes me feel like that argument robbed our time. We were running late, and had we not gone through this, we would have been there early, just the
Right.
way
People
we
would have
planned.
had water.
But listen, it turned out to be beautiful.
It was. I will say that. I mean, and that's one thing. Everybody has like the most traditional wedding in the world, and that was the one thing that I did not want to have was this traditional ass wedding. And we were successful in what we wanted to do, which was have a party on the beach that had a wedding in the middle of it, and I think we pretty much executed it.
I agree.
I think it was all right.
Yes.
I think that
Although I got wedding fog or whatever you call that. I don't remember. I remember bits and pieces. I'm not saying I don't remember the
that
wedding.
we
I
walked
was just
out.
full of emotions.
I like the fact that it was so unorthodox. It wasn't like, oh, you can't see the bride before the wedding. We actually walked out together holding hands after we shook hands in the parking lot and agreed to marry each other.
No, we did it even under the tent.
Yeah,
There's
and then we
video
shook
of
hands.
us.
Yeah,
we just
shook
actually
hands.
we just watched the video on Sunday because my friend recorded live, and yeah, we shook hands. We're petty.
Right.
That's just petty. I'm next.
Number 4.
I have a question for you. Where do you think you would be if we didn't meet?
I probably would be I think either back in Orlando or back to New York, or maybe even out to California, because I'm getting, I was getting a little, I'm just over Florida. I mean, starting to get over it as far as the cost of living and, the job market and the racism and all of that other bullshit. I was thinking about going back home, going back to New York. So if we didn't meet at some point or another, I probably would have left that area, probably back to go to New York to get back on stage and do comedy full time. And that's probably that's I've said probably like 9 times, but that's what I would have done. Yeah, that's what I would have done. So, what about you? What would you have done if we didn't meet?
Well, definitely I'll be here in Florida because I relocated here. Probably be in St. Petersburg.
Right.
And maybe attending. I know definitely the goal was to attend more networking events. So that's what I would have been doing, just attending networking events, getting the word around about the business and trying to get it to grow.
Do you think getting married hindered that?
No. No, I think that what has happened in the past year may have hindered that, the things that we have to go through.
Right.
So I've put a pause on certain things, but doesn't mean that, it's on pause. You know me. I like networking events, but more because I just want to be around like-minded women. That's really what the goal was when I got here. Just to be around like-minded women or women that that are empowered. Empowerment.
Right.
Just for us to work together, and that's nothing that's over with.
That's some feminism.
But that's definitely where I would be working towards helping people feel confident and selling vibrators.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you. Okay, my turn.
Yes.
Let me see where we're at. What do you want to see happen in our relationship?
Well, it's going good now. I want to continue for it to go in that path. And for us
Not broke yet.
No, it's planning, like, ahead.
Right.
I do projections for a living, so
right.
kind
More
of
planning.
More planning and goals, like
More
accomplishments,
goals,
like
goal setting.
growth.
I get that. I agree with that also. I think that there should be more goal setting and
like you have your own one,
right.
set your own, because I'm always like, you should do this. And then
a goal that
which
we have together.
we were talking earlier today.
Individual goals that we want to meet, and then a goal that we have together in our marriage.
And support each other.
Of course.
And communicate.
Of course. That's the only way to do it. That's the only way really to do it is to communicate. And that's the one thing that I'm glad that we are able to talk about things. I mean, it might take a couple of minutes if we're mad at, or arguing, but we usually, roundabout get to talking about whatever it is, to the point where we can understand each other. But the one thing I think I would like to see happen in our relationship is just a little less jumping off the deep end. A little more. Hold on, back it up. Let's talk about this for a second. I think that was straight up crutch word, but I'm gonna call it out every time. I'm gonna say it every time. I think that I would like to see us discuss more relationship-oriented things as far as emotions and feelings are concerned. I'm a Cancer. I'm super emotional. I'm emotional. So I think that...
I am too.
Well, I absolutely. I think that there's a difference between you and I.
Yes.
Where you are emotional.
I know.
You don't care about certain shit.
Don't say that.
That's bullshit now. but I'm emotional, but I care about everything. And that's there. In that, sometimes we find conflict because.
Well, I care. And I care.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I care. I think it's maybe in the way that
I think sometimes it
that
might
comes
be hard
out that
for
I'm
you
not. Yeah, y'all.
to articulate what.
Yeah, I may put a wall immediately up.
Yeah,
Is that what you feel?
I'm over here pissed off, and you're like, bye. I want to look at the internet.
What happens there is that I walk away before, because
Yeah.
you never want to say anything that you don't really. They say, oh, when you're mad, you say things you really mean, but you say things because you're upset. So what I'm trying to learn is to walk away and think about what I want to say before I say it.
Absolutely. Well, absolutely, and that's the best course of action. But I look at it from this perspective. I never want to get to the point where I'm so mad that I gotta start cussing you out, because I don't believe in treating my wife that way. You know, I think that we're both adult enough to where we can sit down and say, hey, listen, I got an issue. We need to sit down and talk about it for 10 minutes or whatever, and try to come to an agreement. Or, not an agreement, but at least the acknowledgement that I know that you're feeling this particular way, and it means something to me.
Right.
And even, I like to know that if there's something that's bothering me, that even though that you at least acknowledge that, that you say, all right, he's upset, but it's not like a total blow off where he's upset and I don't care, but he's upset or she's upset and I care, but I'm willing to do what I need to do to get past this time of upsetness.
Right.
Whatever it is.
Instead of going the whole day upset.
Yeah, instead of being mad
now
the whole day,
time.
grudging now and
Yeah.
then it's just a contest to see who could be mad the longest.
You're right. I'm gonna go take a nap.
Yeah, I'd be waking up mad, and you know how you tell the fight is over though, right?
When I feed you.
Yeah, when you're like, you hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Uh-huh.
You hungry, baby?
Yeah, baby, I'd be hungry. So.
Yeah. Huh? Okay.
I think it's number 6.
Oh yeah. Okay, sorry. Okay. What are the biggest challenges you have so far?
Wow. What are the biggest challenges that I have so far? This is a tough question because the biggest challenge I have right now is mental health. That's the largest challenge that I have right now. And the cool thing about it is that you help me enormously with that. I mean, like consciously and unconsciously, you help me enormously with the things, the mental health issues that I struggle with. And man, the most challenging thing, I guess, is the most challenging thing for me is to figure out how to remain the center of your gaze.
Oh.
That's the most challenging thing, is trying to figure out on a daily basis how to be the apple of your eye every day. That's how to be every single day. There's nobody else in the world but me, even though there's 10 million other motherfuckers in the world. It's important to me. Because that's who you are for me, and I know everybody doesn't feel the same way about everybody, but I know that for me, you are, I got the best wife in the world. Sorry, everybody, you all lost. So, what about you? What are the most challenging things for you?
For me would be Well, you know, I'm all about, I got to stay healthy. Ooh, I have to like, well, I do that too because like you said, just like you want to be, all in my vision and be like, hey, girl, you still see me? Am I still the one? I kind of feel the same way too, And so when between that and then, I deal with my depression and all that, I just want to make sure that I don't go into a cocoon. So that keeps me. So I guess that is mental health for me too, because that's what keeps me going. And then also, like I always tell you, do you love me? How do you know? And
no shit. I'm like, oh my goodness, this question again?
I that's just me. No, I know you love me, but that's me making sure that, hey, I'm still here. You still see me. So for me, it's maintaining myself because listen, there's something that you fall in love with when you saw me at first sight, or that you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So in that, I want to continue to keep staying that way and fit. And I know we're aging or whatever, but shit, we ain't old. And if these gray hairs keep coming out, I'm gonna color my hair, and that's that.
That's how you solve age, huh? Just keep dyeing your hair.
And yeah.
Okay.
And another challenge is eating right, because I fall into that.
That is challenging. I will say that because I bake, but
yes,
now this is okay. I want to bake shit all the time.
Yes.
But you want to work off
because
shit all the time.
Because he puts butter, because I see what goes in there.
But then you go out to the stores and buy fucking cake and all kind of shit.
Because I can only buy a little piece of it, where here I feel obligated to have to eat half of the pound cake because it's just me and you, so who's going to eat the pound cake? And it's good. The thing is that when you bake, it's really good. And I'm a sucker for sweets, and that is challenging because.
See, and I don't want to. I know you want to get. You want to be in shape. I want to be in shape too, but I also am right as we speak thinking about the rest of that ice cream that I have in the freezer in the camper.
And see, that's what I'm talking about right there.
See, but a little while ago he was like chocolate.
Because how about one day? And this is another thing. Remember, I was saying this the other day. If you want to eat a hamburger, it doesn't necessarily mean that I have to go eat the burger. We're just going to go to another restaurant. I'm going to order something different. So if you want to go to Culver's, you can go to Culver's, eat a burger, and I'm going to go over to Chipotle and order a veggie bowl.
Absolutely.
But those are kind of...
But that
can
rarely
be challenging.
Happens.
I know, because then one of us agrees to eat what the other one wants to eat. Challenging.
That always seeing that right there, we
That's on us, one of us, to say, hey, well, you're getting good at saying, hey, I don't really feeling like eating that.
Yeah, that's true. Like I've been,
and vice versa. I like salad.
And that's one of the things I want to eat. I want to begin to eat right. And for the most part, we don't really eat badly, but I want to eat better than I do because I've been thin my whole life, but I'm starting to pick up some, I'm feeling a little, macaroni and cheesy around the midsection, a little creamy around the midsection, sort of buttery in the legs. I want to try to get that off or keep it off. So I've been, I guess I've been waking up thinking more and more that I'm going to not necessarily join a gym, but be more active, maybe do some calisthenics, maybe look at some internet yoga or something to try to at least get the blood flowing so I can get back into being active, because I stopped being active I was active for a little while before COVID, but I really stopped being active during and after COVID.
And why is that? What do you think?
Just because we couldn't fucking go nowhere.
No, but even at the house, we had a gym.
Yeah, we had a gym, but we went to it a couple of times. I went down there a few times. It was a couple of times we went down there, but everybody was down there.
Yeah,
that's
but
the
even
thing.
After COVID,
and that's the thing. I'm trying to get married, and I'm married, and I love my wife, and everybody down at this place that we were living at, everybody's all fucking single and walking around here with their fucking shirts off and fucking yoga pants stuffed up their ass and all kind of shit. And it's like, come on, man.
But it's okay because that doesn't change anything. The only thing that changes is that now you have a ring on your finger, you know? But other than that, that really doesn't.
Well, I don't like the pretense of the fucking gym anyway. I
don't go to the gym. You know me.
Anyway.
I do home workouts.
Yeah, I miss little 5-10 minute workouts.
It works.
How many workouts you been doing, babe? You got 40 workouts.
Well, this whole week we haven't done anything. We just been celebrating.
We did yoga last night. Some yoga. We stretched a little bit.
And that's
some 15-minute yoga, which
is
cool. And I haven't done anything in a long time. So
challenges.
Yeah, I think that's probably the most challenging thing is to try to stay fit, healthy. And
motivate each other.
And motivate each other so that we can
regulate.
Regulate on some regulation, so that we can look good for each other.
Yeah,
that's really what it is.
Because I don't want you out there on some.
You see how I leave the house
over there.
You see how I leave the house. I don't really give a fuck what people think about what I look like. I don't bathe. I leave the house in sweatpants and fucking no underwear and mismatched socks and mustard on my shirt. And I don't comb my fucking hair or brush my teeth.
I know. We look crazy.
And I leave the house like that. And I go to Walmart and Winn-Dixie and Publix and Hobby Lobby.
But not all the time.
Most of the time, babe. Yeah, most of the time, I'm like, fuck these people.
So do I.
Well, I'm not. No, that's the thing. I'm not the only person that I'm really concerned with looking good for is you. And my mother, but you.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, the same here. That's why you see me all the time like, hey, I got to get ready because you're like, come on, let's go. Well, it takes a minute.
That's for you to get cute, huh?
Yes.
Okay. I guess it's my turn now?
Yes.
Okay. What is the most surprising thing that you've learned about me throughout our relationship?
That you crazy.
Oh, shit. That was what I was going to say about you.
Actually, that's not surprising.
Yeah.
Because I knew there had to be something. It's not crazy, but I knew that your energy immediately, I felt your energy. So I knew you would understand. Like, there was something in you that I was like, it's not like, ooh, everything I see right now. There's a little monster deep down inside when that's going to come out.
Yeah, listen, I let you, I'm crazy right off the bat. You crazy? Yes, I am crazy. Yes, I have crazy. But I always say this, find you somebody that matches your crazy. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's what I have. I found somebody who matches my crazy, which I think is endearing. I think it makes for a good relationship. I think it makes for anything can happen.
Yeah, you know? I know you got these two fools out
keep
here.
Keep yourself on your toes.
Because every time we're out, we'll be like, "Who let us out?
Yes,
Why is no one watching us?"
Cannot go in public. Cannot go in public lately. What have I learned about you? I have learned that even though this real empowered, strong Latin woman, you're still a little softy. You're a little softy. You could yell, scream, and put up that rah, 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 but inside you're a little softy, and I think that's beautiful. I think that's wonderful. People are gonna listen to this podcast and be like, "These motherfuckers are just so sappy."
No.
But yeah, that's what I've learned about you. So,
yeah,
your turn.
To.
I don't even know. Oh.
What?
And yeah, what does that say?
What say? In what way do you think we are
Similar.
Oh, then I got ahead of it. We crazy.
Yeah, that's still a good answer.
Yeah, Let's see. I think we definitely care. Like you said, we show it in different ways, and love. I mean, you feel our energy. I mean, I'm not trying to
Yeah.
talk about us like, ooh, we're the shit. It's not that, but I'm just speaking in general. Every time we're out, we get compliments.
Yeah,
about
people. I've noticed
I mean,
that.
just strangers come up to us and say, you know what, you got
I've noticed
great
that.
energy.
You guys are a beautiful couple. I've
Yeah.
heard that a few times. And I believe that too because I mean you can tell. You can tell when people should be together because you feel and you see that image that chemistry, that energy between those two people, and that's like I said, I've been hearing it increase. Like the little girl told us at the skating rink the other night, and
Yeah, little girl.
just like out of nowhere,
She says, you guys are such a nice couple. Little girl, what? How old are you? But she felt it. But
Yeah,
then
but
I was
that's-
like, yeah, find you. That's right, girl. Find you a man like this. It ain't going to be here.
Yes, I'm barking orders to you on your roller skates. You're moving too slow. You gotta stop
Yeah.
being scared.
But also another way that I feel like we have some
Similarity.
is we're very active. So like, I don't know how to skate and you're teaching me, but even biking or even walking,
Right, just-
something simple, driving, taking these road trips in this country,
We're
on
very exploratory.
Yeah, that's- we like to explore.
We like to go out. We're
But-
adventurous people.
but if I can say something that
Yeah,
we
babe.
like to explore, but if I say let's go to Botanic Garden, you'll be like, it's just plants.
It's fucking flowers, babe. I mean, it's cool for a couple minutes. I mean, like, well,
And then I was like, well, okay, but maybe there's something in there. I
like
just like to,
flowers.
Yeah, it's
Flowers are
beautiful,
in
it's
there.
peaceful.
Bees,
But yeah,
birds, bees, and flowers.
we like to explore, but
and white
not,
folks.
But we don't like everything the same. Just putting it out there.
That's
we do
true.
Like
We
to
do like a
explore.
lot of the same things, but there are some things that I like to play games.
And I don't. Well, we had Nintendo. I would, but we have PlayStation.
We got a PlayStation, and you boycotted the PlayStation.
Yeah, I just go and do me. That's the me time, which that's fine. That's when I do me time.
Right, which is cool, which is needed. I'm like, I mean, I sit down and I play games with my friends, and that's I mean, really, for me, as far as like connection with people, I mean, I only associate with a few people anyway, and it used to be when I was younger, man, I had a whole bunch of friends. I was in I was a nightclub bartender, in New York City. I was a promoter, and I don't know them fucking people. I don't know none of them fucking people. I don't know none of those people. And not anymore anyway. There's only a handful of people from those days that I even care to keep up with. And we're all still fucking dynamite friends today. And these dudes make up who the fuck I am. You know what I mean? They they've been there for me. They've been there through all the relationships that I've been through, and they've laughed at me and coached me through shit, and doubted me and then lifted me up, and the same thing. And they all say the same thing about this relationship, is that this is it right here. This is the happiest that they've ever seen me. So hey, got to be doing something right.
Hey.
So, okay, my turn. In what ways, this should be easy, in what ways do you think that we are different?
Oh, yeah. So, like, I feel like sometimes, I'd be like, hey, it's okay to say no. But that's who you are. You are a very kind person. You are genuine, and you want to see the best in others. And I'm a little different, where I'm just like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Fuck
no,
y'all.
I wouldn't do that shit. I wouldn't do what you just did.
Yeah, you know,
You know?
I think we differ in this. You have some compassion, but you have a lot less compassion than I have.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying.
You're not real compassionate. You're pretty like, yeah, whatever.
I am compassion.
Yeah, sometimes.
But I guess I see things different, and I can see sometimes where I see things different from the way you see it, and vice versa. You know, I just be like, I wouldn't do that, or
but it's complimentary though, because sometimes things like that, they open my eyes to things, and you're like, I wouldn't do that because it's such and such and such. I'm like, well, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't do that.
But then I learned from you where I'd be like, damn.
Maybe I should open up more and accept people for who they are and not be so judgmental.
I'm shy. I don't really like talking to people, but I like to be around people, if that makes sense.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Okay, I was going to play the backfield, huh?
Just stand there and just
sit there and observe motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's what I do. Okay. But, yeah, that's where I would say.
Okay.
Did you answer? Did you answer that one?
In what ways do I think that we're different? Yeah. I just answered it. I said you lack the compassion.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You don't have the same... I mean,
we agreed with that, though.
Yeah, I'm not saying that you lack complete...
Well, yeah, I'm not cold-hearted.
Yeah, but I do see where you are very... where you can be like... Where you can put this situation... And the emotions that are tied to this situation, you can put those someplace else. And I can't always do that. If there's something, you know, I mean, not that I can't control my emotions. You know, sometimes it's a little more difficult than others. But, you know, you have this ability to turn off certain emotions.
Yeah, it's the turn off and turn on of a switch.
Yeah, it's like click, 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 and the only time that happens for me is in extreme situations, like if I'm angry. Well, you know, if I've been, you know, I've begged and pleaded not to be cross, and all of a sudden you say some dumb shit like "fuck your family" and "I hope you die" or some dumb shit like that, and then all of a sudden it's like click, and then.
Yeah, well, that's the switch, and maybe that's old habit. That's just how I've been, you know, in the past. Just turn the switch off. I'm gonna just keep going with my life, and then
right.
So, you know, yeah, that's a work in process.
That's okay. It always will be. It's never going to be a time in this relationship where we can just rest and relax. Mm-hmm. When you start to rest and relax, it gets stagnant, and then before you know it, you know, we don't talk anymore, and then, you know.
Yeah, well, because this is a relationship. We have friendships that are relationships. Then we also have at work, right? We have to build these relationships. So this is a union now. So it's just us learning each other still. Right. I mean, there's no guidebook. You know, there's no book that says, hey, you have to know this from your husband by this time of your marriage. You know, but within 6 months, you better know this. And
although there's some sites that say if you don't know this about your spouse, then, then I'm like, all right.
Yeah. But, we're learning is what I'm saying.
You know what?
Every day we learn.
We are learning, but I think that we do know a great amount about each other and each other's habits.
For sure.
Yeah. All right, your turn.
What makes you feel confident?
Knowing that I know what I'm talking about. That gives me confidence. Knowing that I look good, you know, that like if I decide to put on some clothes and clean up and shave and, you know, I look halfway decent. I don't think I'm half bad looking. You know what I mean? I'm not like, you know, Tyson Beckford or nobody like that.
Fine, boy.
Oh yeah.
You fine.
Thanks, babe, for being friendly.
No, stop. Like what are you saying about me? That I have bad taste?
No, I ain't saying that.
Don't put yourself down. You fine. Own that.
Thanks, babe. I appreciate it.
Shit.
Thanks, babe.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I look half bad. I think I'm pretty decent looking, and that gives me confidence to go out and talk to people. I speak well. Telling a good joke. Making sure that the punchlines hit. That gives me a great amount of confidence. I step out on stage and tell my first joke and get a big laugh, and I immediately have this confidence. And sometimes in real life, I have that same type confidence in other situations. That's, I told a dynamite joke and, things are just the highest that they should be or the top that they could be. And that's when I was serving people, when I was in the food and beverage industry. And I did enjoy it, but it just got to the point where I didn't enjoy it anymore because I wasn't doing it for myself. I was working for people that were not grateful and, just getting rich off my back. That shit pissed me off. But I was always confident in that job for the most part. I was always confident in that position because it was easy for me to command the floor. It was easy for me to do a good job at that position because I do care for people. I do want to see them happy. I do want to see people, not stressed out.
Right. You want to see this. You like to look at the smile on people's faces. I mean, that's what life is about.
Yeah. That's what life is about. Is everybody calm the fuck down.
Yeah, here, sit
down. Calm down, sit down, have a cocktail, man.
Calm it down.
Calm it down. But people ain't really calm like that. Okay, I guess it's my turn. Ooh, okay. Number 11. And I think after this we can take a quick, fast break.
Okay.
Okay, number 11. How often do you think about the past?
Not often. Not often. There's really nothing to think about because for me, there's the way I don't really think about it, to be honest with you, because when I say not often is just if I go to think about the past is honestly when we're arguing is when I have to stop and be like, okay, how have I behaved in the past that I didn't agree with, my outburst, so that I can learn that now in the future, so it's kind of just going back on some, hey,
oh, that's nice, babe.
Yeah. I mean, well, I'm trying to, I'm learning in this relationship. Like I said, outbursts and also being more patient, so yeah.
That's definitely
and also lessons learned from the past. Anything that I did in the past, I don't want to bring it forward here, because obviously that's
right.
And it's just things like that. So if I think of anything, it's just like, okay, just before you say something, just shut up and calm it down.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't really think about the past. I'm too busy thinking about what can we do next.
Yeah.
What is next? Where can we go next? What is the next phase or the next chapter or the next adventure? Where are we going from here?
Yeah, I'm excited about that. That's why I'm always like, hey, what are we going to do next? Or we're planning already in 2 weeks to go somewhere.
Absolutely.
We're kind of where we kind of fuck up sometimes is that we'd be like, all right, this weekend we should go over here. But we're in an RV now, and we have to plan better.
Everything,
and
because
I think that
it's our whole fucking house. Everybody goes on vacation and they leave their house. We go on vacation. We take our house.
Yeah. Think about the past now. What did we do last week? How did that shit work out for us?
I think about the past when I fucking think about how I fucking hit the side of the RV on the little plastic cones and how not to do that shit again.
I know.
Yeah, that was wild business. Okay. So that's 11 questions down so far, folks. I'm going to I think we're going to take a quick, fast break. And we'll be back in a couple minutes, all right? You're listening to the Deron Harris Podcast.
Hi, everybody. It's Tom Drake here. I have a podcast. Who doesn't have a podcast these days? But I have a daily podcast. Not many people are dumb enough to do that. Monday through Saturday, Tom Drake's Daily Cruise and Travel News Podcast. I tell you everything that's going on in the cruise and travel industry, and we have a little bit of fun. You know, United Airlines just announced they're investing $5 million into a company that will turn garbage into jet fuel. I sent them an email. Well, you can start with that meal you gave me the last time I flew your airline. Tom Drake's Daily Cruise and Travel News Podcast. Give it a listen.
Hey, folks, what's happening? Welcome back to the podcast. My wife's lips are dry.
You got me dehydrated over here. That's some parched.
You know what? My lips are kind of dry, too, on some crackers.
I know. That's just lack of water.
That's exactly what it is, lack of water, dehydration. All right, folks, if you are just joining us, we are going over our year in review. It was our very first wedding anniversary last week on March 19th. We got married a year prior on Treasure Island, Florida. We had a beach wedding. It wasn't traditional or orthodox like many people would think. We basically had a giant party, and we got married in the middle of it, which I thought was dope. And here we are today, 1 year later, on some year in review.
Yeah.
So
that flew by.
Listen.
I mean, it really did.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about is people always say, funny how time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, and that's true because I was like, damn, a year?
So you know what that means, though, right?
What?
We have to start
Slow
not
down.
having fun and have to
Yeah,
start
I know.
being
No.
shitty to each other.
Don't do that.
No.
No, don't do that.
No, we don't have to be shitty to each other.
Yeah, but I know what you're saying.
We just have to slow it down.
Well,
But I don't know how because we having fun. So
also, I have noticed that like on the weekends, it's so funny. On Fridays when I get off of work, you're always like, okay, now I got you all.
yeah,
you know,
I'm ready.
because,
I mean,
which
Friday,
that's good
especially like it'd be like Friday, like 5:45. I'll be like, yo, those people have had you all week long. You belong to me now for these 2 days.
Which I think that's cool because I love that about you. You know, like that's nice because what you helped me realize, I'm always in my profession, I'm always like, I'm moving so fast. You know, everything moves so fast that
But
when
see,
the
you helped me
clock
realize
stops,
the same thing. You helped me realize the same thing about my profession because I was the same way. I jumped down into my job with both feet and both arms
and
all down in it. And
Constantly
don't
go.
look up, you know?
So
Hurt
yeah,
myself.
yeah, I've seen it. I mean, listen.
You know, physically. And I just, now it's,
Yeah.
I look back at that and I'm like, wow, that's stupid.
But yeah, but you definitely have helped me slow down on time. If you notice, I kind of just real mellow now lately.
On
you
some
know,
chill out,
I'm
take a
on
deep
some
breath,
chill out,
lean
and also I do enjoy our time. You know, so on Friday night we go to sleep late. I mean, last weekend we went to sleep at 3 a.m.
See, I love that. And like the time also that we were downtown St. Petersburg at like 2 o'clock in the morning shooting pictures.
Outside, just
shooting pictures, walking around downtown.
We do the most random shit.
Listen,
We
just
really
cause,
do.
and that's what I think makes a good relationship.
Yeah.
Is the fact that
We're very spontaneous.
Very spontaneous, super random, and it all fits together. It all kind of files into the column that it's supposed to file into. Everything seems to match up the way that it should match up.
Yeah. God knew what he was doing, babe.
Absolutely.
Because listen, you're not boring at all, ever.
Well, thanks, babe. I hope not.
And yeah, because boredom, I don't like that. You know, I always tell you
Well,
all
I
the
hope
time.
not. Oh, yeah, I fucking love boredom. Yeah.
No, but I'm just
You're
saying,
boring as shit. I
after a
love
while,
that.
After a while, I'm like, I'm bored. You know, like
Yeah.
I start letting you know when I'm bored. That's the thing that I communicate now. If I'm bored, not bored with you. I'm just saying bored in general.
Just boring. Shit is boring.
Yeah, like.
You've been here 19 times this week.
This place is fucking boring. You know, I have no problem saying that because that's me letting you know.
Right.
If I get bored easily. So after a while, but let me take that back. I have been in places where I like get bored easily, in situations where I get bored easily, but now I don't even feel that way. And if I do, I always tell you, but in most of it, it's not the relationship. It's just in places that we're at that I'm like, all right, I'm bored of seeing the same shit. It's time to...
Right, trying to change the scenery around
move it along.
I get that.
And so you help with that too. But, yeah.
Okay.
That's where we're at. I'm asking a question.
Okay.
And again, I don't know what these questions are. Surprise, surprise. Mm-hmm. I pick one or no?
Yeah, well, you can jump around. You can jump around if you want to. It doesn't matter.
Okay. What might your younger self have thought about our relationship?
My younger self would have thought this relationship was too good to be true. Mm-hmm. My younger self probably been like, "This is bullshit. This can't be happening. This is, I mean, because I don't know if I can say this. I married the horniest woman in the fucking world, and when you get married, most of the people say that your sex life comes to a grinding halt. I haven't experienced that. I'm sorry. Yeah, my younger self would have been like, yeah, I don't necessarily, this is too good to be true. This is too good to be true. I mean, it would have been great. My younger self would have thought this relationship was awesome. Mm-hmm. Would have thought this relationship was amazing because, especially like I look back at other relationships and I've never laughed this much with somebody. You know, I've like never. I mean, it just don't happen like that. It just hasn't been that way for me. It just hasn't. And finally, I have someone that aligns with absolutely everything. I write a joke, she listens to it, and she loves it, or she hates it, and she tells me, you know, and that's I love that, you know. So my younger self would have been like, "This is dope," and but I would have probably always been waiting for the other shoe to drop. You know, you say you get bored, I would be waiting for you to get bored with me and be on some like piss off.
No. I think that's what you don't realize about yourself is that you're not boring and you're always there's always a spark. You know, you always make sure that it's just keeps going, you know. And I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I try to grab your ass as much as possible.
Yeah, nobody got time here to lay down and take naps.
Yeah, we used to nap our ass off.
I'll tell you what, I used to talk shit about people that nap. Especially like my sister. She's been married for years, and every time I would go visit, she's like, "Oh, we just woke up from a nap." I was like, "A nap, man? What's wrong with you? Get up. Let's go. Live life, you know, blah, blah, blah."
So you started napping.
That's just my ass, right? Because I was always on the go. Then I meet Deron, and what happens? He would take naps, and I was like, he would be like, "Come here," on Sundays when we'd hang out. You were like, "Come on," we would go out, eat, and then you'd be like, "Come on, let's take a nap." I'm like, "A nap?
Yeah, come on, let's lay down and take a nap. Lay down."
I was like, "I don't think you understand that naps to me, I don't nap. I sleep. So then when I wake up, now I'm mad because then time has passed and I missed out on shit, or that's how, you know."
Nah, I wake up refreshed.
Nope.
And I don't really nap much anymore.
I sleep because a nap is supposed to be 15 hours or less. I mean, 15 minutes or less. I sleep.
No, a nap ain't 15 minutes. Who told you that?
Well,
a nap is like 2 hours.
But you're going to wake up. That's not enough. You need, that's becomes sleep.
Yeah, sure. I've napped for 4 hours sometimes. But I've napped for 4 hours, got up and went right back on.
I don't know. To me,
or that nap for a couple. Usually when I nap, it's usually a couple hours. It's usually like 2 hours.
Yeah, we take naps when we eat a lot of sodium.
Yeah.
When we get bloated.
We take naps when there's a lot of bullshit happening in the world. When the news is just filled with bullshit, I turn the TV off.
We take naps when we get high.
Take a nap. Oh, yeah. When there's some indica afoot, yes. There's some nap down. So, what is it? My turn? Okay.
No,
Oh,
my younger self.
What would your younger self have thought about our relationship?
Bitch, where was this man when I needed him? That's what she would be like, bitch. It's about time. Yeah. She'd be on some high five.
On some high-fiving?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, all right. Has our relationship taught you anything about yourself that you didn't know before?
Yes.
Okay.
That I can practice patience.
I was going to say the same thing. Some like patience, but I have patience though.
You do.
That's one thing
But
I do have.
you are teaching me that still to this day. I
have selective patience.
Yeah, because there's
Some
times
shit I just am not patient for.
when you're like, okay,
Yeah.
today we are going to clean.
Yeah.
Or no, paint. Let's take, for example, painting the RV. He says, I'm thinking of painting the RV. I said, cool. And then he was like, all right, it's going to happen like today right now. And I was like, okay, but wait a minute. Like, we have to like see how many, cans of paint we need and all that. Yep, we're going to go to Lowe's and we're going to just go get some paint right now. Okay.
Yeah, let's go get it. Obviously, because I want to get it done. I want to start getting it. Like I'm thinking about tomorrow going and pulling out the banquette and reconstructing the banquette. But I got to watch some YouTube videos.
But I feel like you do that also just because it's a task that you're giving yourself that I can see that when you accomplish these tasks that you set out, when you accomplish them, you feel a certain way. I see it,
it definitely boosts, it boosts who you are and, emotionally, and it gives you, it gives you a what's the word I'm looking for? I guess a better feeling about yourself.
Yeah.
More positive feelings, which I'm searching. I'm in the market for positive feelings.
Okay. Okay. What have I taught you?
You ain't now.
Is that it? Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Believe it or not, you have taught me patience. You have taught
me.
Yeah, you've taught me some patience. Because,
I'm impatient.
But with you being impatient, has taught me to be patient with your impatience, and that is the fucking truth right there. Like in other things, some things that, like some things, I'll have to I'll say something or that you don't necessarily get right away. And sometimes you'll back me up and say, well, okay, wait a minute. And I have to back myself up and re-say to you what I've said just so that you can pick up some of the things that you may have missed. And that's just made me exercise a lot more patience, especially when communicating with you, because I do want you to get everything. I want you to understand everything. But sometimes you don't. Sometimes I have to be patient in a different way. Like today, for instance, when I was like, hey, babe, can you run inside the camper and grab the plastic bag?
And I said, hey, babe, I am trying to...
no, you didn't. You said, no.
I said, what
you said was, okay, and then you stood there.
See, that's... Ooh.
And I didn't say nothing. I
Second.
waited. I was patient.
Wait a second.
And you was in the middle of it, and then I just went and got the plastic bag.
Okay. Then you just only heard that part because I said I'm on the website on auto ship and I'm trying to deal with this. But I said, okay, but first I'm dealing with this auto ship issue. So you probably didn't hear all that. And that's okay because they say that husbands sometimes just they're selective.
What?
Yeah. And I'm just going to tell you right
And
now.
wives ain't.
Wives are too. No, I was going to tell you we are too. So we hear what we want to hear sometimes.
We make up the shit
Yeah.
we want to hear, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And what have you taught me to be kind? I mean, I'm kind, but meaning smile more. So now, every time
to everyone.
yeah, be kind to everyone because
Because you never
I have this expression on my face where everybody always thinks I'm upset.
It's called
but really,
resting bitch face.
yeah,
and
well,
it's
I'm smiling inside. I just don't feel like moving my lip. Like I don't feel like this.
forming your lips
Yeah.
into a smile.
That. And I'm smiling. I really am. Or I may be happy. It's just I don't walk around with a smile. That's who I've always been. But now I do pay attention to that. And every time we go somewhere now, I smile at people and I even wave or hey,
Yeah, because
good
that's
morning.
I mean, I
and
talk to
hi, how are you?
I greet everybody.
Yeah.
I greet and talk to. If somebody's looking at me and they smile, I look at them and I smile and wave. Good morning. How you doing? It's nothing. It doesn't. I've always been told it doesn't cost anything to be nice.
Yeah, it doesn't. I think I've done it a lot just because, although I look at somebody right at their eyes, I'm probably not even looking at them. You know, I'm everywhere. You know, my mind is always racing. So
Right.
it's something that you've taught me to just be kind. You know, and with that, now I just smile and
Yeah, it's easier. It's easy. It's easier to be kind. It really is. People talk less shit about you. It's easy.
yeah.
What else we got here? Podcast is getting a little long. Probably wrap it up. Maybe do two more questions and wrap it up.
Okay.
Let me see. Okay. Maybe we can do 3 or 4 more. Let's see. Okay. What do I do that turns you on the most?
Oh. I can't say that here.
Oh, come on now.
No. Skip. Is
Oh, Skip. What the fuck is that?
Don't I get a timer? Like
You don't get a timer,
that show
no.
that Steve Harvey's on.
No,
So like beep.
No. This ain't Family Feud.
No, I'm just playing cook.
That turned you on the most?
Oh, turn me on. No.
Yeah.
Oh,
babe.
that you do good? Well, yeah. See,
Not
I
that
want to
do
you
this.
do good.
You didn't even
See?
listen to the question.
No.
That was like the perfect example of the question before.
What turned me on?
Patience. No. The question was, what do I do that turns you on the most?
Ooh. A few things. Well, one I can't talk about, but then there's another one. There is another one. No. And
Evade the question a little more, won't you?
this struggle, I plead the fifth. Actually, what turns me on, I can't say it, but other than that,
Yes,
well,
you
we
can.
have-
You can say
no.
it.
Okay, a few things actually.
Sure. The most, babe.
The most. Oh, the way you kiss me
That's awesome.
on my lips.
Yeah, I would be telling you be trying to give me sniper kisses on the hi, babe.
And on my booty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And honestly, there's another thing that turns me on, and I don't care. You don't know this, but there's a look that you give me. It's like it's just a look.
Like you
And it's just
soon
like,
to be
boy.
food.
Yeah, and be like, ooh. Yeah.
soon to be food. What do you do that turns me on the most? Well, what What turns me on the most is the little feral woman that
I don't know how.
like listen, I love it when your hair is like fucking everywhere. And you look like you just you crawled out of the bushes. I love that. I love like you look like when you wake up sometimes, your hair is everywhere. It's all in your face. You're like naked, and you look like you've been not in civilization
yeah,
for
I look like I came out of fucking woods.
yeah.
Living with spiders, bears, and
Yeah.
fucking panthers here in Florida.
Like you have a cave.
Yeah.
Like you live in a cave. I love it. And it's just like you said, it's just the way that you look at me. That's just the way, especially like when you're in feral woman mode, that turns me on pretty good. But I think what turns me on the most is you walking around in white pants, tight white pants. That's the, yeah, and smile. Yeah, smile. That's got to be it. Yeah, that's it. So
Yeah.
okay, it's your turn. Pick one.
Okay.
Find one. Pick one.
Okay. Okay. Would you say that I am more attractive, more attractive, B, less attractive, C, the same?
More attractive. More and more attractive. Your hair, like I said, I love your hair, babe. And you got a baby face. And you're naturally beautiful. You're not. That's the thing. There are so many people out here who are so image driven. You can't even turn on Instagram anymore without somebody got fake eyelashes sewed to their face, or their hair is blonde when really it's fucking brown, or they have purple contacts, or the BBLs. And I'm so happy that you are what I would call a natural beauty. You don't wear a lot of makeup, and you're still beautiful. And as a direct result, your skin is clear and blemish free. It glows. It's glowing. There's no pock marks or any of that bullshit. There's just none of the bullshit. Your skin looks healthy, and because of that, like I said, you're very radiant, and you're extremely beautiful. You're just beautiful.
Thanks, babe.
That's it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
You're more attractive.
oh, stop it.
I'm gonna tell you.
I have more. Listen.
The beard. Okay.
Oh yeah, I look like the
The
Yeti.
beard. The beard has this beautiful color.
This is more hair I've ever had on my face.
I love
before.
it.
And it's patchworky.
And your hair.
I feel like Captain Lou Albano.
I love your hair.
Oh yeah, you like my hair, babe?
Yeah.
I for a while, especially when I started getting older, and I had cut my hair one time and it was growing a little slow. I was like, oh no, maybe I'm gonna lose my hair. But I don't think I'll ever be bald.
No.
It might thin out a little bit, but I don't think I'll ever be bald. Your hair, I think that's part of what the appeal that we have.
I have gray hair.
That's all right. But I think part of the appeal that we have to people is the fact that both of us have this head full of crazy ass looking hair.
We're a bunch of wild creatures.
Some feral people.
Yeah, but more attractive, definitely.
Attractive feral people.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess it's my turn.
And we get it popping, so
Okay, it's
that's
my
how
turn.
you know. Mm-hmm.
Are you satisfied with our sex life?
Hell yeah. Didn't you hear me just say we get it popping? That's how you know. Hell yeah. Yes, babe. It's great. Let me tell you. Okay, so I got all these sex toys we don't even get a chance to use them because we too
don't
busy
even-
in ourselves.
Yeah, we don't even get to that shit.
I mean, we do from time to time.
Every
We
now and
introduce
then.
it, but it's not the way I had pictured. At one point, I was like, "Oh, he's down for this. Great. You know, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna bring this. Bam. This is gonna come into the bedroom." None of that has made it, and that's clap, clap, clap. But then also, what I love about you is that you are down for it. You know,
I mean,
hey, go get that toy. But then the thing is, by the time it gets there,
it's already to like, all right, never mind.
because we
The
are
toy
so
has
hot for
missed
each
itself.
other.
It
Well,
missed out.
we're so
Yeah,
we're so hot. Well, I know I am for you.
Yeah.
It's like, and I mean, I'm not even exaggerating. This is the truth. This is how I feel every day. It feels still like we met. It's not supposed to get boring. As a matter of fact, it's getting
it ain't like it
better.
It doesn't. It's just.
It's not even better.
It just keeps going. It's
Yeah.
never. It is. It's always. It's always good. It's always not even good. It's always great. It's always like, holy shit.
Yeah, look at on New Year's Eve. People, listen.
Yeah, everybody else was fucking
We
in
shut
bed.
it down.
We shut it down.
Till 4 a.m. The music outside stopped. The fireworks.
We even went outside. Even left and went outside and went back inside. And then was disappointed that the sun was coming up in a few minutes. But I'm glad that you're satisfied with our sex life.
Yes.
It means a lot to me. I'm very conscious of that. I try and be conscious of it because I care. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Mm-hmm. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't answer it.
I'm not. I'm getting ready to answer.
Oh,
now.
okay. I said, wait.
And yeah, it's like I am 100,000%. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm super satisfied. It is. Like I said, I married somebody whose libido is very high. That is a plus for moi. I try to keep up. Sometimes I be trying to keep up.
What do you mean? You do. Baby.
Yeah, I be keeping right on up.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't know though. I be on some a lot after
No.
the fact.
But I also no, because there's times too
Yeah, I
that
guess we sometimes do put each other to sleep.
hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the energy vampire.
Oh, Colin
is it?
Robbins. Suck all the energy
Yeah,
out.
because
Just-
sometimes I'm like, baby, what do you want to watch next? And you being knocked out, I was like, babe.
yeah, mere moments.
And then you wake up like, huh?
Yeah, sometimes, I go to the bathroom, come back, and you're gone. I love it, though. And
I think that
hugely turned on.
I think that that's what also helps keep our marriage going. You know, that's really important. I think some of the categories of marriage that are really important is our health,
Absolutely.
communication,
Absolutely.
and I mean the sex
Your
life.
sex life. Your sex life. Well, you definitely have to have connection. Otherwise, you just got a fucking roommate.
You have a roommate, but then that's how shit pops off. When people
Yeah.
start, oh well, things ain't going good here. Then let me
and
go
then they
on
start,
here.
it's just, it doesn't. That's the thing. I want to cater to you. I want to cater to what your needs are. You know what I mean? I want to know the best way to, pleasure and satisfy you because like I said, what I mean, I'm trying to be married forever. I mean, this is it. This is it. I mean, me and you, when we gonna die together. We gonna get in the car in the garage, turn it on,
yep.
and carbon monoxide out of this bitch. They're gonna find us with fucking weed and naked, Netflix and fucking some liquor and shit. Some
And Elise already
bang.
knows. She already knows. Just go ahead and put the cover over
Oh,
it.
yeah, just roll the car on down in the hole and just bury the whole car.
Send somebody. We have to tell
No
somebody.
need to look.
Yeah. No, don't come in here. Just.
But I
Throw it
think
on
I think that it's very important to maintain a pretty frequent level of intimacy, and I love the fact that it's never a problem. It's never a problem. I don't think, and not unless it's super excruciating headache or that time of the month. I mean, it's very rare that you say no. It's very rare that you tell me no, and and you.
I'm trying to get it.
And you always, you always make it. You always make it good. It's always on some bow.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to cut these questions here because this is it.
Oh yeah, that's So I guess I've got the light and must wrap up this week's podcast. So I guess that's gonna do it for this week's episode of the Deron Harris Podcast, folks. This was very, very informative for me. It's fun. This is probably the longest podcast that I've done, babe.
Oh wow.
This is the longest one. I think this is the longest podcast that I've done. And I hope that we can sit down and do more. I really want you to sit down and with me more often, baby. You should sit down with me more often. I love when you're on the show. But you don't be liking to be on my show, so.
Yeah, but at least this overall, I think for the year married, it started off the first day. Obviously we were upset, but then even that night we were just so emotionally drained. Then while we were married, no, we didn't have COVID while we were married, but still,
no.
It doesn't matter, married or not, we went through COVID twice.
Together.
And then, but during our marriage, there was the mental breakdown,
Yeah.
And that was a little difficult for me. That was difficult because so many things were happening at that moment in our lives.
I do want to thank, and that's people are like, wow, man, and I have a trooper because, I don't know, a lot of people, especially in this day and age, people be like, what, I'm out of here, but I appreciate the fact that you understood what was happening to me.
I mean, remember, I was ready to go get you.
Yeah.
Drive the car into the facility. Like, you need to tell me about my
vehicle.
That's when I realized that I had power to say something about someone that I cared.
Yeah.
You're my husband, and I can make some phone calls, and I can be like, I need to know the status.
Yeah, that was one thing that really changed. Is it like,
and not having you around for a few days was just a lot was going on. That in that 1 week, so many things were going on in our lives that I feel like I was being tested. I could have had a breakdown myself, but
held in there.
I held on, and I caught myself missing you, like I was like, you need to pull it together, but I also needed to be strong for you so that, you can get right and understand that you needed to go through that.
Yeah.
And I just needed to not be so much in wife mode by being there for you, but not going to save you because I had to let you learn.
I had to go through it.
That you had to go through it, and that was very painful for me.
Yes,
And I mean, we got through it, but that really taught me a lot right there. That yes, I will be there for you, but I also have to step back and let you go through something so that you.
But see, that
can
right
go
there,
through them,
that right there
but I
actually
won't let
showed
you
me.
fall.
That showed me that you genuinely had my best interest in heart, in your heart. I mean, It wasn't like anybody else. People don't give a shit about that a lot of times. You're dating somebody, it is what it is. This happens, that happens, and it is what it is. But you really kind of took the reins and was like, look, this is my husband, and no matter what it's going to take, he needs to get better. And whatever I have to do as his wife, I'm willing to do that without asking questions, and I appreciate you for that, babe. And I really do 100% appreciate you for that. And I'm here forever. So,
yeah.
Anything you want to say before we log off?
That I love you.
Hey, I love that right there, right off the bat. I love you too, babe.
And I love you. No, and for real, thank you. Thank you for, loving me the way you do.
You make it easy. So
Yeah, no.
it's easy.
Actually, probably
It's
not.
fucking easy. I'm telling you it is.
And for feeding me.
Oh,
Because you're
yeah.
a good cook.
Oh, well, thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
And you're funny. And for making me laugh.
That's
Because that is
a-
key. Like,
that is
that's
key.
good medicine. People
people
don't understand that, but that really,
don't understand that you have to keep it light.
And maybe they do, but I would hope that if anybody's listening, that, man, if
You
you're
gotta
even
keep it
going
light.
through hard times right now in your marriage, don't give up.
Yeah, don't give up, and try different approaches to problems. Try different approaches. If you're approaching the problem the same way and you're getting the same results, try a different way. Try and de-escalate a different way. But what you should do is always be conscious of each other. Always be conscious of each other and always be considerate of the way each other feels. Mm-hmm. And that, to me, that makes for a pretty damn good relationship. So.
I agree.
All right, I think that's going to do it for us. I'd like to thank everybody who has listened and is no longer listening. Those people who are listening and are still listening, the people who have not listened yet. I want to thank my best friend Jesse Yandel for encouraging me to do my podcast. I want to thank Gentry Thomas for giving me the platform to do my podcast on. I want to thank my mom and my dad for being the best parents in the world. And I want to thank my beautiful wife, Yvonne Harris, for being the most fabulous wife that anybody could ever ask for. Thank you very much, babe, for joining me on the show today. I love you very much.
I love you too.
All right, folks. Talk to you next week. Peace.